Hey everybody, this is Brother Speak of the Brother Speak podcast. And I was just thinking of something that I've been hearing for a bit. I remember this interview that was done on the Wiley show. This neighbor of Corey Hardrick, alleged neighbor. Don't know for sure if she is a neighbor or not, but she says she is. Let's just go with that. And during that interview, she was talking about how Corey was creepy. He was a weirdo. He took all the boys away from the neighborhood and some weird stuff she was talking about. But the thing that got me because she just seemed so bitter and angry towards him. For one, he was taking all the dating choices. Then he found out he was a bum. He was living off a woman, which guys were doing that. If you look at him, he's an attractive man, and I'm pretty sure he was younger. He was very attractive. So yeah, a lot of light skinned black men would get that treatment. So she just like came off as bitter and angry towards this guy for seemingly no reason. Then you get to talking about Tia, and she was downing her, talking about she picked up this bum. Look at how because she light skinned, she's not black, and she's talking about how her and her twin sister made it look like they had long hair, and it made them want to get long hair, and they had to do all this stuff to their hair, and they were blaming Tia Tamir for that. And just a lot of vitriol for these two people for no reason. She literally said that these two people ruined her childhood. And I'm like, you just sound like a bitter ex of these people. And that's how a lot of these people, a lot of these black folks kind of have this vitriol towards biracials. They come off as bitter exes. Maybe because the biracial man didn't pick her. Maybe the biracial woman got special treatment. The guy was getting all the girls. The girl was getting all the guys. They got dumped by them, pumped and dumped on both sides. The men got pumped and dumped. The women got pumped and dumped. They get special treatment, and black people put them on a pedestal, and it's just people just come off as haters. They're not coming off as people that generally concerned about the community. No, they have their own axe to grind towards these people. And that's why I'm like, when I hear this stuff, I'm like, you do know this is not a good look. Y'all come off as bitter people. You don't come off as you trying to protect the community. You're just coming off as bitter. You're coming off as angry towards a group of people that some of them ain't even thinking about you. Now, some of them are taking advantage of their bi status and playing both sides. Yeah, that's life. People will do that because if a lot of these black folks were in the same position, they would do that. As a matter of fact, some of them do take advantage of some of these black women complain about biracials. They use their feminine wiles to get men to do stuff for them. And guys who are attractive, who can lay down the pipe, they use that to get these women to do everything they want. So in essence, they would do the same thing, but they just mad that the biracials are able to do it easier. And they get some more favor from white folks than they do. It just comes off you just bitter and angry because you can't be in their position instead of maybe protecting the community. Well, here's the thing. a lot of you caused a problem. You idolize these people. You put them on a fucking pedestal. You know, the red bones, and but these women keep falling for these light skinned, the dudes with the blue eyes and stuff like that. They throwing their vagina at them. These dudes throwing their money and their lives at these red bones and stuff. And so, yeah, I can't see why they would be so big headed. But then you have the other situation where these black folks outright reject these biracials, wanting to fight them. They don't really belong, and which is really silly because again, you're not the majority here. You're the minority, and you need all the people around you can get, but you want to alienate people because just on because of something they can't control. They can't control who their parents are. They can't control that. But you made it bigger. But again, this is what black folks have done. Y'all put these people on a pedestal, just like you put white folks on a pedestal. That's what you do. And then you be mad when these people use it against you. Well, that's your fault. And you want to hold these biracials to a standard, but you won't even hold your own people to a standard. You won't even get rid of the traitors who have a black mama and a black daddy. They're fucking your community up, but you putting the biracials to this high standard. It's crazy. And like I said before, I'm like, you come tell my family members they ain't black, who've been living black, being black, they've been all black family. You go tell them they ain't black, because it makes no sense. Politically, it makes no sense. Socially, it makes no sense. It doesn't make sense to do this kind of shit. You don't have no power. Again, I talk about it from a realm of power. I'm not talking about it from your feelings. Because again, y'all come off as bitter exes of these people. You're not coming off as sane. You're just coming off bitter. And it takes away from whatever y'all trying to push. Like with that neighbor. I could believe that he did all these things allegedly he probably ruined the community. Which, another thing, if one guy can come in your neighborhood and take all the boys and they don't want to deal with nobody in that community, that community sucked. That community sucked ass. I'm sorry. One one dude out of nowhere, and all the boys are going to hang out and hit around him, and they allegedly was smoking and drinking and all kinds of stuff going on around him, and no parent did anything. Nobody noticed nothing. Yeah, your community sucked. It was trash. But you're trying to blame Corey, and then you're trying to blame Tia because I felt some type of way about my parents. Yeah, that was your parents' fault. Your parents fucking sucked. I'm sorry. Your parents sucked. Your community sucked. Your community, your parents failed you because just like y'all, you idolize white folks and you idolize the biracials, and they didn't teach you that you're beautiful or you're okay in your own right. And since your parents didn't teach you that, your community didn't teach you that, that's your community fault. That's your parents' fault. And ultimately, it's going to be you to figure that shit out. Stop whining about damn biracials all the fucking time. Because at the end of the day, your self-image is your problem to fix. It should have been developed by your parents. Your parents failed you. That's their problem. But ultimately, you're grown up now. It's your problem. Fix it. Blaming biracials ain't going to help your problem. Trying to see who black or not is the fucking stupidest thing to do, especially as a man. Women can do that. I still think it's dumb for them too, because it's just dividing the people even more. But especially for men, you are at the bottom of the total pole as black men. You don't have time to get into this colorism debate. You don't got time to get into this biracial debate because it doesn't benefit you. You're trying to get power. You ain't trying to. You're trying to fix your fucking legacy. Trying to get your house known to worry about what some light skinned dude doing, what biracial man is doing. Don't get caught up in that bullshit. It's ridiculous to get involved in that. And every time I hear these people, it's like bitter and anger. It's not on some helping the community. No, you're bitter and angry because a biracial did you dirty. You're bitter and angry because the biracial got this or something. Well, get off their fucking nuts and get about your life. Maybe if you get about your own fucking life, maybe it would be better. But now you worry about some people you don't even know. And like I said, that neighbor, Corey, just came off as a bitter woman, mad because this dude took away her dating options. Well, probably because she was trash anyway. And the way she come off, she's just trash. And a lot of these people who are bitter towards biracials, you come off as trash. You ain't happy with life. You don't really do anything for the community. You were the whole black man and you ain't doing shit for the community. You were the whole black woman, but you ain't doing shit for the community. But you got nerve to talk about some biracial. The fuck out of here. Who black or not? Nigga, you ain't doing nothing for your community, you ain't black. You sold drugs to your community, you ain't black. If you cheating on, you sleeping with someone's husband, you ain't black. If you're just a waste of space and just causing terror to everybody around your community, you ain't black. If you just shitting on your people just to be shitting on them, you ain't black either. So, hey, if these biracials ain't black, hey, guess what? You ain't black either. Because I've seen biracials do a lot more for the black community than some of these people who are purely black. They got black mama and black daddy. And got the nerve to talk about biracials. Sit the fuck down. Get a life. Look, it's life. Look, it's life calling. They say they need you to come get it. Black men, don't get involved in this mess. Focus on your legacy. Focus on getting your power over yourself and building your legacy. Let that biracial hate, say that for the lower tier of goofballs and these goofy chicks. Let them deal with that. And you'll see just how bitter and angry these people are, and then you find out they just ain't worth shit. They ain't worth dealing with. They ain't worth siding with. You're probably better off dealing with a biracial. I'm just saying. But again, with anybody, whether they black, half white, half black, half whatever, fully black, it's about the mindset. What is their mindset? What are their goals and all that? That's what you should be focused on, not their skin tone, not who their parents are. It's what their mindset is. Focus on that, and you won't be bitter and angry coming online crying because some dude took your dating choices. Some chick, because she's on TV, you try to ruin your hair because you saw someone did it and nobody told you that, hey, you need to do this to get your hair like that, or you're just happy with your own hair. Focus on yourself, building your legacy. If you got daughters, make sure that the daughters understand that they're beautiful and they're all right. Stop trying to follow the trends. Tell your sons they're powerful in their own right. Stop trying to follow the trend, follow their own self. And with that, I'm gone. I'm gotta go wash my clothes. I'm out. Peace.